Welcome to No Enemies Here, the show where everything is new. Everything. Everything. It's a new me. It's a new life. I'm actually feeling much better these days. I've adapted to this apartment real quick, and I feel guilty about it because, you know, it's so quick. I'm comfortable here. I mean, I think the rent, it's $1,400 a month for a 2-bedroom living room, kitchen, and dining room, which I guess is not a lot these days, but remember, I used to pay $500 of mortgage a month, so this tripled my payment, but I guess I'm gonna have other payments which are gonna be less. I should speak to George Hiotis. He's a numbers man, you know what I mean? And he should tell me, like, you're gonna make it, Dan, or Dan, you saved enough money to make it for 10 minutes. Well, something like that, you know? So you're gonna see, I have a video of the apartment tour. I mean, how many people are interested into that? But it doesn't matter, right? I put it out there, and people who are interested want to take a look. Take a look. Yeah, I guess you know what my house looked like before in my room. This is a whole new me, a whole new angle too. You know, it's right in front between the two screens. And that's it, man. So, what can I say? It's a new life, right? I'm a former drug addict and alcoholic. So I guess I'm a drug addict and an alcoholic. And I've made it this far because I'm clean. I've been clean for 15 years, maybe 18 years. And I'm never doing that shit again. And I mean, smoking weed is like having a glass of wine. And it doesn't bring you to other harder drugs. Well, not at my age, because I ain't gonna do it. Like Willie Nelson said, you know, the highs are good and they don't last as long as the lowest lows. I mean, when you're low, and I've been there, God, it's horrible. It's you just don't want to be in your skin. You just, you know, somebody help, but nobody can help because it's got to go through your system. It's a psychological addiction I had. God, I'm so happy now compared to what I was. God, never again. Never again. I know, never again. No, I'm not gonna be. If someone offers me some blow or something, says, hey Dan, you want to do something? Sure, but I ain't gonna do it because I know it just fucks up everything. Everything. It fucks up your mind. I mean, I'm getting along with my sister now, and she's telling me stuff that I said to her, I did. My sister's not a liar, and I can't believe the shit I did. I just, that's not me. That's not me. That's not me. This is me. Okay? So, alright, with that confession said, because I don't go to church, I gotta confess somewhere, right? With that confession said, let's go on with the show, and the lights are gonna, they're gonna be better. I'm gonna have a green screen in the back so I can do some effects kind of thing, right? Right, because I'm all about effects. And I don't know, I seem to have a new, the last chance. This is my last chance to grow up, and I'm gonna take it. That's it. Okay? So, let's go. I got some news from Sarah at Sarah Versant from DVG. And they have 4 Kickstarters happening now, and it's really interesting. The first one is Huey Leader, and I heard this one, obviously it's in Vietnam, and I heard this one is more of a rescue mission type game, but that's what I heard, and I don't know anything about it. The second one is, and I'm really excited about it, Flying Tigers Leader. Hey, isn't this Flying Tigers? Is that the Chinese? What the Americans took off from China or something like that? Flying Tigers. I don't know, I got Poland in my mind. Something's wrong. Then they have Mustang Leader. Well, I'm sure Mustang. I'm sure this is more Pacific oriented, but we'll see. And I'm sure the games are huge. They're solitaire games, solid solitaire games. I like DVG very much, and so should you. Also, a mixed wave number 4 of a whole new 6 times 18, 19 new decks of different scenarios and different stuff like that. And no, DVG's not paying me for this. It's just Sarah's a fantastic person, right? DVG's a great company. Anyways, so that's the news. Let me get some work done, man, because or else the show's not going to happen. It is 7 o'clock presently my time on Fridays, Eastern Standard Time, and I got to start making a show. I just got back from work. Took a shower, had a bit of chicken, and that's it, man. So, oh yeah, and Carl Paradis is a good friend of mine, and there's no holds barred with Carl. He tells you like it is, and he wrote to me and he said, "Hey Dan, in your last video you looked like shit. I hope you're doing better than what you look like." And thank you, Carl, because he does keep me on my toes, and he checks in, and wonderful human being. I don't know what you heard about Carl, but I'll tell you, the guy's solid. So, with that said, and I love the guy. With that said, let me get on with the show, and let me stop rambling.
And I'm Grant.
Here at Noble Knight Games, we've been carefully growing the world's largest selection of tabletop games going on 25 years now. From fresh-picked new releases to finely aged vintage classics and hard-to-find imports, you can buy, sell, trade, and play with us at our store in Fitchburg, Wisconsin. Or shop online 24/7 from anywhere in the world. Just like nature intended. Grown fresh daily at Noble Knight Games.
Well, let's get on with the crux of the show. I keep looking up on my screen because that's where I had the camera before, but it ain't there anymore. It's a new life. I should do like Pol Pot from the Khmer Rouge. This is year 0. Alright? So here we go, man. 3-minute board games. One video, let's design a board game together. This guy, I keep forgetting his name. Jim, I think. God, I keep forgetting. I don't know why. But this is the guy, or the man, who designed Red Dust Rebellion, which I played, which is a coin game, which is something I can't wrap my head around. That's all. What can I tell you? Advanced Squad Leader Spotting Round. 3 videos, and it's Vassal log files and how to use them. Then there's a log files and how to use them, a 1.5 continuation files. And then from Solitaire ASL Chapter S01A Suspect Placement Corrected on Advanced Squad leader this week. God, I missed doing this. I really enjoyed doing this. Advanced Squad Leader Academy. One video and it's episode 15. Games besides ASL. Oh, man. I bet you they ain't gonna find any. Agility Snips. Gaming Table 3 videos. Wolfpack by Mike Bertuccelli. Patrol 8 Part 1. Can we survive approach? This is a game published by GMT. Then Space Corps 2025 to 2300 AD. Mariners and Planeteers Eras Part 1. A game. If I'm not mistaken, no, this is not a solo game. This is a game, though, designed by John Butterfield. I mean, the John Butterfield. Then Undaunted Normandy, Raid Across the Canal, scenario number 2 on Agility Snips Gaming Table this week. Artie of ARDWULF'S Lair, we didn't have a chit show last week, but we will have it this Sunday, unless Artie, something happens. But he's got a multitude of videos. Check it out. And I'm going to tell you about the Connery Clipping episode 237, What Makes a Monster. That's interesting. Should have been there. The Chief and Bonding with Board Games and RPGs has 2 videos. Unboxing Not Enough Scoundrels Mothership RPG Expansion Packet by, I can't see, Space Mothership or something. And then Grok 4 runs an RPG. Sexy Grok 4 by 4 times AI. Take Me to Your Silver Lady. Actual play Ara as your game ... Holy cow, AI, eh? We're gonna be hit by AI, man. And we are hit by AI. I give the human race till 2030. It's over, then it's over. So play your games, because we're all gonna die. The man famously known as Calandale, Enrico Viglino, has 8 videos. This Cursed Civil War, Neh Se, plus Apocalypse Road intro. Man, I sold that game. I had to. And Apocalypse Road McGowan. Plus Apocalypse Road McGowan 2, McGowan 3, and Wrap, plus a Apocalypse Road review, and then Cosmic Encounter FFG intro. FFG. I don't know what FFG is. Then Cosmic Encounter, FFG, Sample, Turn, and Quit. I don't like Cosmic Encounter. You know why? It's so backstabbing, it's so real, that I can't backstab anybody. That's just me. Alright? Alright. Cardboard Commander. Unboxing The Rock of Chickamauga. The next Black Swan epic. Now, the thing is that when Herman Luttman puts out a game, and especially a game published by Flying Pig Games, which they do what I call is a coffee table game, meaning that it looks beautiful on the table, and it's designed by Herman Luttman. Herman Luttman is, now I consider him the Paul McCartney of war games, especially American Civil War. That's it. I said it. Paul McCartney. You got it? You got it. So that's what's happening on Cardboard Commander. Jim of Castle Arkan. Why you should be playing Path of Mastery. He's telling you why. Listen on. My paisan Charles Latorre, the One-Eyed Jack, has 4 videos. He's got more. But he's got 4 videos that I'm presenting, and it's mail call, British Tank Ace, Box Got Damaged. Charlie, we're gonna tell you. You know, shit happens. You know what? Get in touch with Compass Games, man. Bill is a super nice guy. Convince him to send you a box. You know, Convince him to send you a whole new game and send me the old game. How's that? Huh? Then mail call, 28mm, some assembly required, I should say, and something for my daughter's birthday. You're painting minis for your daughter, huh? I'm doing that too. Then paint status, or status, 2 more done. Hobbits, 54 Prussians and 17 medieval humans. And my, how do you paint so fast, Charles? How do you do it? I mean, for me, it's Zen. I take it out of the sprue when I'm building the models, and I'm cutting it, and I sand it. And the thing is that I'm actually enjoying every single step, from buying the box with the minis or model, to unboxing it, to removing it out of the plastic, the cellophane, carefully clipping small parts, sanding it with a certain sandpaper so I don't mess up the detail. For me, it's I don't know, and it's not, I'm gonna say, if you're gonna do it right. I'm not saying my way is right, but I mean, for me, if I'm gonna do it, get into it. Get into it, absorb it, live it. That's me, man. And then Mike's Red Taco, San Diego, California, super yum. I don't know about that, Mike. It doesn't look super yum. To me, it looks like you're gonna fart your brains out. You know, yeah, takeout. Some takeout is amazing, but there's nothing like cooking your own food. And especially you being Italian, come on, a bit of pasta, tomato sauce, grab 3 or 4 tomatoes, throw it in the goddamn pot, simmer it, a bit of garlic, and a basil leaf, a salt and pepper. You know what I'm saying? Compass Games has one video, and it's Compass Games Town Hall episode 119. Dad versus son. 8 videos. And he's playing Herman Lotman's A Most Fearful Sacrifice. Then, for the next 7 videos, he jumps into Combat Volume 2, Into the Crucible Campaign, Part 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20, Mission 57, The Hill. And he gives you a lot of content for you to absorb. Dad versus son. Dave of Dave's Gaming Cave, 2 videos. British Tank Ace, Open the Box, and British Tank Ace, North Africa, June 1940. And I hope that's a picture of Dave, because that's one handsome man. Right? Right. And there she is, from Flying Pig Games Denver, is giving us a September 2025 monthly update from Flying Pig Games. The man with the perfect name, Doug Weed. Doug Weed has 3 videos this week, and 2 of them are on Isolation, a review on how to play, and also a playthrough. Then he unboxes The Goonies, Never Say Die. Well, these are my new digs. Hold on. Let me start by showing you the concrete jungle that I'm in. That's the concrete jungle. Asphalt. There you go. That's my window. I moved in my plant. Got my little table. Got my captain's chair. Got a couch. TV setup. Internet's already set up. There's the phone when people ring and want to come over, and I don't want to see them. There's my laundry room. There's a box of games. You're going to see a lot more of that. And here is my wall unit. There's my kitchen with another plant there. There's boxes. This is my hallway. Hallways, eh? Hallways. Always hallways. That's fucking stupid. There, my fridge is put in. I got a stove. There you go. Here's my view. Look at that. That's my view. Fucking shit, man. I had trees before. Trees, birds, grass, all kinds. Here's the most important room of them all. Hey, here I am all disheveled. There it is. I got myself a bidet. There's the crown jewels. And there's my bathroom. Let's visit my kitchen. There's my kitchen. Remember I had a huge kitchen before? I still have to go back and check stuff out at my old place. There, look at that view. Alright, could you beat that? Oh, hold on a second. Could you beat that? That's a fire practice house. So I'm gonna get to see some fires, and so will you guys too. There's my half splint or split. There's my sink. Nice sink. Okay, so let's go. My bedroom. There it is. I just got the mattress delivered. $1,500, or I should say $1,600 a mattress, which isn't much. There's my writing nook. Hey, there's another view outside. Look at that. Hey, I'm number 6. That's my car there. I got 2 parking spots. So only one person can come over at a time. Christ. And this is the best I can do for woods. But then there's that fucking stupid light that's on all the time. So I need some darking drapes. So that's that for that. Now let's go into the most important room, which is this room. Now, this room is going to be, that's the no enemies here section. And that's the painting and drawing section and model building. That's all my stuff. Lots of stuff. Look at that. Right? Stuff. I only have 3 Kallax shells as opposed to 7. And here's that view again. Wow. Wow, there was 2 big huge turkeys there. But they're gone now. And it's not even turkey season. So let me see here. Yeah, so that's that. All right. I know no enemies here has suffered. That's me. I don't know why I'm talking in the third person. And therefore, ladies and gentlemen, you have suffered by not having content. And I will be content to give you content in my discontent. All right, people. Have a nice one. Gaming with E.R. Bickford, the Shiv. 4 videos. 3 videos on Drive on Paris parts 2 to 4, plus his baseball game design. Wow! Shiv, I'm interested in knowing your baseball game design, so I'm gonna get in touch with you and we'll do something about that. Alright? Because I'm here for yous. And you're a use, Shiv. Gaming with E.R. Bickford. The Leonidas of ASL, and what a mensch, what a good guy, what a re. You understand? Anyways, 1 video and it's Advanced Squad Leader Fire Groups Part 2. You want to learn ASL? Listen to George. That's all. GMT, official trailer of Cross Bronx Expressway or Expressway. And that's it for GMT. Mikey of Hairbrained Games. I love this guy, man. 4 videos. Space Core 2025, a digital playthrough, Mariners era. Alright, I'd like... Mikey, I'd like to really... know if you really like this game. Anyways, I should watch your video. And that he reviews Maneuvers by GMT Games. That's an old one, man. And then Fife, England Unboxing and Academy Games game. I don't know if it's designed by Uwe or Gunther, but all I can say is don't go east, guys. It's not in your destiny to go east. I'm joking, man. And then the Memoir 44 New Edition unboxing. Now, what the hell? I'm gonna have to check that out because I have almost everything Memoir 44, and I did that. I bought almost everything last year. Now, if they're gonna change things around, not that it matters to me because I ain't gonna buy it. I swear to God, that's well, we're talking $1,000 worth of stuff minimum, and that's for a game. But you know what? A fun, stupid game, man. I love fun, stupid. So, watch Hairbrained Games and get your news on. Henry Hyde, it's been a while. Carry on beside the Carillion, or the Carillon. Carillion. Jeez, Carillon. Carrion. It's a Francisism. Carillon. And look at that. I think that's great. I love miniatures now because it just, well, I mean, I have an imagination, yes, and I can imagine whatever with shits, but here you just imagine the carnage more. You know what I'm saying? Hex to Hex, 2 videos, and again, Herman Luttman, the Paul McCartney of war games, and it's Rock of Chickamauga, the noon, 19th of September, 1863, and 1500 hours on the same date, 1863. I think I said 1963. The Rock of Chickamauga, man. Baron Victory on Hex to Hex. Hexed Encountered, 4 videos, and it's a channel update September 2025, plus Cyber Knight Flashpoint, a PC game of a campaign gameplay part 1, then British Tank Ace. This is what's happening now. Herman and Gregory M. Smith, you know what I'm saying? By Compass Game, a first look. Plus, speak of the devil, Paul McCartney games, I mean the Paul McCartney, a designer, you know what I'm saying? And it's the Rock of Chickamauga by Flying Pig Games Rules Review. Herman, man. Paul McCartney. What's the diff? I mean, I'm sure he'd rather be known as, I always forget the guitarist from ZZ Top. Not Dickie Betts. Dickie Betts is from the Allman Brothers. I get him and... yeah, I'm mixed up. Anyways, you know what I'm saying, Herman, if you're listening to this. Oh, the Dad's my favorite Frenchie. Fred Serval is with Herman Luttman. I mean, Herman Luttman, he if I'm going to speak musically about Herman Luttman, Mark Herman. If I'm going to speak musically about Herman Luttman, then let me just speak musically about Mark Herman. Mark Herman would be your J.S. Bach, Johann Sebastian Bach. You figure it out. So Mark Herman teaches Army of the Potomac on Homo Ludens this week. Look who's back. You know, and I'm happy to see him. Really, I am. ID Jester, the Overseer. Huh? Big Brother. Yeah. 8 videos. The War Room Live. You had troubles learning and why? Alright, he's with Phoenix Knight. Plus, learning how to play The Bell of Treason by Peter, I ain't gonna say that name, Example of Play. Then second season 1990 playoffs, New Orleans Saints at New York Giants, 1990 second half. Then Sentinels of the Multiverse. Then Marvel Champions playthrough Black Panther Shuri versus Absorbing Man. Absorbing Man? God, must be a fact. You know what? Anyways, then Tear to Shrink Paths of Glory 2022 Deluxe Edition versus the 2018 edition. Then Levé en Masse by Worthington Games solo playthrough a game by Darren Leveloff. And the White Castle solo playthrough on BGA. BGA. Welcome back, Overseer. I'm glad to see you, man. Respect. Jim Wazorski, 3 videos. Snappy Nappy, the Spring 1809 campaign. Then Longstreet. Let the battles of 1864 continue. Then I Ain't Been Shot, Mum, flanking Saint-Germain-de-Pere on Jim Wazorski YouTube channel. I keep looking there. I don't know why. There's nothing there. Juste Garde, new arrival, War and Peace 7th edition compared to the 6th edition, a game designed by Mark McLaughlin. KilRoyWasHere! Nah, let's drink some coffee. 4 videos. So heading forward, HOLLANDSPIELE, After Action Report, plus movie. And Coffee with Kilroy, I told you. Immortal Fire, Fields of Glory Companion 3 by Osprey Games. Then Barbarossa, Army Group North 1941 by GMT. Unbox, and my first look at the East Front. What do you mean his first look? This guy got like 70,000 games. I don't know what he's saying, man. He's loopy. Then Coffee with Killer, I told you, Coffee. Fire in Movement number 60, June to July 1989, a World War II anthology.
For the first week of September 2025, Seek Out and Play presents 3 shuffling techniques. A video that demonstrates 3 common shuffling techniques for randomizing cards: overhand, riffle, and pile. The video provides tips to keep your cards intact and how to protect them over time. It also addresses different types of cards and whether you need to sleeve them or not. Check out more videos when you subscribe to the Seek Out and Play YouTube channel. In addition, there is a monthly Speak Out and Play podcast, which you can find on Buzzsprout and Spotify. For just $2 per month, you can support the channel by becoming a Patreon member and see the videos and podcast 48 to 72 hours in advance. At least one new video is released every week on the Seek Out and Play YouTube channel, so I will see you next Wednesday.
Little Wars TV, 2 videos, Ken Wellesley Escape, a war game. Plus Little Wars TV, 100,000 subscribers, question and answer. 100,000 subscribers, man. Freaking me out or what? Alright. The Man Who Looks Like a Vampire. Mark Felton of Mark Felton Production has a multitude of videos, and we'll see what the hey is going on with this guy. There you go. 4 videos. German Paratroopers Last Stand, Operation Elephant, 1945. And The Order of Blood, Hitler's exclusive brotherhood. What a moron. What a maroon. Then Sven Hassel, the man behind the myth. Are those cartoons, comic books? I want them. Then the Forgotten Market Garden Bridge, Irish Guards at Joe's Bridge. On The Man Who Looks Like a Vampire, Mark Felton's production this week. For our Italian listeners, Mauro Faina has one video, and it's from Il Giannizzero Nero, meaning the Black Janizary, episode 542, God. And it's Uranus and Iron Ring on Mauro Faina. Meandering Mike is back from his hiatus, and I'm glad you are, Mike. 2 videos exploring the werewolf game. I'm interested in that game. German for werewolf. Oh, I see. Werwolf. Unboxing Patton's first victory. Tunisia. Is this, it's a Decision Games. Alright, that's what's happening on Meandering Mike, and more so. The godfather of Solitaire book games, Mike Lambo, has another one. Battle of the Cyborgs, a Solitaire sci-fi war game. Check out Mike Lambo. I mean, you're going on a trip, get a book or 2 of his, and I swear to God, you're doing good. Bring a few little chits and stuff like that so you can, whatever. But you don't have to. Mo of Mo's Game Table. Here we go. Paul McCartney, designer Herman Watman, Rock of Chickamauga from Flying Pig Games, a preview. My Own Worst Enemy. Look at that. The Rock of Chickamauga, an unboxing by Herman Watman. The Paul McCartney of designer games. Of war game design, whatever. I broke the rhythm. Nanguaya, 2 videos, articles from German newspapers translated by William Arendz, August 1917, and again the same thing. That should be very interesting, and I didn't know William spoke German. Sehr gut, Herr Arendz. The Nerd Workshop, 2 videos. GMT Gamers, Barbarossa, GMT Games. Barbarossa, Army Group North, 1941, first look. Then 3D trays for Combat Commander Pacific. Get your tray on Nerd Workshop. And for our painting models, Night Shift. Real grass and earth will enhance your weathering. Yes, it will. Patrick's Tactics and Tutorials. Thunder on the Mississippi, scenario number 12. The Vicksburg Campaign, a rematch, session number 8. Phoenix Knight takes a look at Gregory M. the Animal Smith design Western Front Ace, of which I, Dan Pancaldi of No Enemies Here, has a rule that Gregory took off me while we were playing a game. Because he asked me, while we were playing the game at WBC, he said, well, you got this guy dead to rights there, Dan. We're flying in the air. What do you want to do? And I say, well, he knows he's beaten, so let's let him go. Let's be gallant. Right away, he took his pen, gallant rule, and that's mine, man. That's because of me. Anyways, that's what's happening on Phoenix Night. Prasuta Agusti Orwell War Gamer Spanish Eagles. Eagles of the Empire. Compass Games and Unboxing. This is a game by... I don't know, but it's the Battles of Talavera, 1809, and Albuera, 1811. That's what it is. Pushing Cardboard, 2 videos, Jim Ozorski and all things Napoleonic, and a wee flood. Plus, Across the Narva, an unboxing. This is a Revolution game, and I think this is a game designed by I don't know, or I've forgotten. That's all. for our Italian listeners, and also he's gonna translate it in English in another video. The Professor Riccardo Mazzini with his Warlog in magnificent style, or the perception of the historical team. In magnificent style, is this another Herman Lotman game? Maybe. Maybe. The General Smithy, or Smitty. Smitty's Game Table, 2 videos, Stalingrad Roads, and unboxing Compass Games' new Operation Market Garden. Oh, yeah. God, yeah. On Smitty's Game Table, the General. Storm of Steel, War Gaming, 2 videos, Battlefront Pacific Review, British Rifle Platoon and Japanese Chiro Type 89 tanks, plus Epic Napoleonic Showdown, French Assault versus Allied Defense in GDA 2, General d'Armée 2 Battle Report on Storm of Steel Wargaming. The one, the only, and one of my mentors, STUKAJOE, has many videos, but I just happened to take this Iron Squad preview video, a Kickstarter campaign. Check it out. STUKAJOE will tell you the goods. Tabletop sci-fi, man! Grav Armor by Dwarf Star. Review and how to play a game designed by Arnold Hendrick. These are fun games, man. You know what I'm saying? It brings you back to when you were 10. Who doesn't want to be 10 anymore? 10 is fine. 12 is bad. The Board Game Chronicles, 2 videos, Germantown 1777, Battle of American Revolution, Volume 7, unboxing and overview. I'm sure there's a Mark Miklos game. It's a GMT produced game. Plus Line of Fire, Burnt Moon game overview. Okay, I don't know that game. Here we go. Cody of the Discriminating Gamer and Ray have 8 videos this week. And so, Red, White, and Blue Racing Stock Car Action Games unboxing with Ray. Plus, Red, White, and Blue Racing Stock Car Action Games with Ray. Memoir 44 Refresh, a new publishing of this. This is, I guess, the 2nd edition, with Cody. Then Hadrian's Wall unboxing with Ray. And Cody's top 10 $100 plus games with Cody. Last night, Infinity unboxing with Ray. And Era with Cody. And Vendée 93 unboxing with Ray. On the Discriminating Gamer this week. You know, so you're probably asking, well, it's called D-Day Dice. Where's the dice? Well, there they are. Beautiful dice, custom dice, all kinds of dice, colored dice. Each faction gets their own personal die. Do or die. You see, these dice don't give you your orders, but they tell you what to do with your orders. 1 chevron means it's your first turn. 2 and 3 chevrons, well, you understand. The red arrow means you're moving out. Now, the black shield means you can only stay 1 turn. And the double green arrows or blue arrows means you're moving out. RWP! We game together. Papa, can you bring her parents a gallon of wine so me and Ellen can game together? That's not gonna happen. She's married, that's her husband, she's got kids, she probably has a dog, okay? Come on, son, shut up. I'll get you a puppy. You will? Yeah, sure. Forget about Ellen. Ellen? Who's Ellen? What's RWB, you say? Well, that's red, white, and blue. every time you roll the same die in 3 different colors, red, white, and blue, you get a bonus! And you know who this game is approved by? Yeah. So come on, don't get me angry, eh? Check it out. Now remember when I said this was like Star Wars 4, 5, and 6 came out before 1, 2, and 3? Well, here's 1! Well, here's Way to Hell. So before you hit the beaches, you gotta get to the beach. How do you get to the beach? In boats. So the same mechanics apply as D-Day Dice, but with a different twist. It's opposite day, so you don't want an RWB. And you start off fully loaded. As opposed to D-Day Dice, you start off with nothing. Here's a D-Day Dice map. On the right-hand side, you gain 4 men. 2 of them die right away. So, you want to move forward, you move forward. You gain 1 tool. 4 men die. You want to stay 3 times? Every time you stay, 4 men die. So why would you want to stay, Pop? To gain resources so you don't get shellacked by the enemy, you rumbumbeat! Pronounced rimbambito, meaning someone who's lost, doesn't know, asks stupid questions, has been playing the game for an hour and a half, and still doesn't understand. Example, what's the matter with you? You rimbambit? This is the Way to Hell map that attaches to the D-Day Dice map, which looks like this. Well, how are you gonna get to the beach? Well, you need boats! And being on those boats was the scariest thing because you know why? You couldn't do anything! This map recreates that beautifully. So, here's your boat. So, you lose 1 man right away. But if you stay 3 turns, you don't lose any more men. But if you roll a 12, well, you got a roll 2d6, plus you lose that many soldiers. So if you make it on the beach, whatever resources and soldiers you got left, well, that's what you start with. You know, some of you people are saying, why do you like war so much, Pop? You got me all wrong. I hate war. I'm just fascinated by it. One day I'll tell you the story of my mom when she was 10 years old in Italy, when the Americans invaded. See, my whole family, they were fascists. They had no choice, so they were with the Germans. So join me next week when I do part 3 of D-Day Dice from WordForge Games. That fantastic channel by Indy Nidell, The Korean War. 2 videos, The Korean War, Week 62. Chinese break-off peace talks. But whose fault is it? I think we're going to be hearing more of the Chinese. Plus, The Korean War, Week 63, The Battle of Bloody Ridge, September 2nd, 1951, on The Korean War by Indy Nidell. The name of the game has How to Play the Battle of Borodino, Napoleon in Russia, 1812. What a getup. The Gentlemen of the Player's Aid have 4 videos, and it's With the Hammer, CSL, the Player's Aid, I should say, Raw. That's what the title of video is. Plus unboxing The Next War, Iran, by GMT Games, and they review Congress of Vienna by GMT Games, and unboxing SPQR, Art of War Games, The Player's Aid. And that was one of the games, SPQR by GMT, that I did not sell or give away because there's something about me wanting to learn how to play that game. And my new friend, Bobby Balla, the wannabe Italian, is going to teach me how to play, man. And it's a whole new me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Okay, what's going on here? GIMPY of the Gimpy Gamer looks at British Tank Ace. Pop the Top. That means he's unboxing it. Then British Tank Ace review. And then he plays the Africa Campaign Part 1. This is a game by Gregory M. The Animal Smith. Published by Compass Games. Donnie of Tony's Board Life 2 videos and its game Showdown. Let's Play The Lamps Are Going Out Part 4. Nate versus Tony. Nate, you got a lot of gumption to battle Tony. But anyways, then Warfighter World War II Pacific Battle of Shanghai Part 1 on Tony's Board Life this week. U-Boater 658, one video on its Worthington American Civil War 7 Days Beaver Creek Turn 6 till the end, or is the end, on U-Boater 658. The Hugh Hefner of War Games, Wardy Road plays World War II, does the Great Battles of the American Civil War live, New Bern, then the gang hanging out, and I think that's HEXES, plus New Bern continued on Wardy Road plays World War II. The Cop! That is Wayne Hansen. He's into helmets too. I don't have a helmet like that, but anyways, he's got a nice, it's all nice. Mine, I gotta shine him up. And it's Recon, First Crusade 1097 at 1099, Medieval Solitaire, and Unbagging. For our Polish viewers, Wojennik TV has more than 2 videos, but this is what I'm showing you here, and it's Galactic Cruise, an unboxing, plus a review of Brass Birmingham on Wojennik TV this week. And a hero of mine, Daniel Neem, or Niem, or Name, has 3 videos, and he doesn't look like he's in a battlefield now, because he's not dressed like he's in battle, because he does channel updates while he's actually in battle in the Ukraine. This guy's nuts! I love him. 3 videos, and it's Armored Commander playthrough, Patton's Best, he says, episode 2, then a channel update, plus Patton's Best, Armored Commander, episode number 3. I love this guy, man. You take care, Dan. And you just take care. You got that? Bloody hell. Forever 27 Zilla Blitz. Beautiful Mike. 4 videos. Trench Raid Mission Gameplay. Don't tell me this fucked up now. Episode 1, World War I Solo Tactical Game. I'm looking at my video. Plus the 12th Battle Overview, World War I Solo Game. Trench Raid Mission Gameplay, Episode 2, World War I Solo Tactical Game. And Gregory M. Smith, Tank Ace, Episode 7, World War II Solo Tank Ace Game. And I think I have to redo this, but we'll see. Another week, another show, a new life, a new apartment, all kinds. Thanks for watching, thanks for supporting me on this channel, and thanks for all your good wishes. It's amazing how much that helps. Don't deny your power of healing people, meaning that if you have a friend who's going through hard times, just keeping in touch lifts the spirits, or the spirit. It did me. You guys lifted my spirit a lot. You made me happy by buying my games that I was selling. That was really something, and I'm sorry for the people who I didn't send games to. If I owe you money, just get in touch with me and I will pay you back. Other than that, things are a little bit different. I'm gonna get settled in, and there's gonna be a routine happening, and that shouldn't be too long. I'm really happy here. Really, I am. Me and my bird, Chilite. I call him Chilite because in Italian you call a bird uccellito. L'uccello. Uccellito means smaller. So I called him Uccellite, small bird. And she's listening to me right now, and she doesn't want to be. She's friends, and I know she appreciates me. But she's not on me yet because, well, I don't want to push it. You know what I'm saying? New digs. a new pad, as Peter Hamill would say, a Van de Graaff generator. You can't have two killers in the same pad. On the the hydrogen to helium, Who Am I the Only One album by Van de Graaff Generator, and I'm re-getting into Van de Graaff Generator, and I think it's just fantastic. That music is just fantastic. It's I would say the epitome of progressive rock, as is Gentle Giant. That's all. So, thanks for watching, and thank you very much for all your well wishes. It helps. Let me tell you, it helps. Always be a good Samaritan and be nice. Take care.